Okay, so like I said, we're going to crop this to make it just a little bit closer. Okay, and then we are going to go up to the Edit menu and choose Define Brush Preset. And notice that your name pops up, so it recognizes everything that's on this document. So we'll go ahead. I'm just going to type in that it's my name, and I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to make a new layer, and I'm going to name this layer Cloud. And kind of similar to how I did with the leaves, I am going to, actually I'm not going to use the leaves, I'm just going to go ahead and use the lasso tool. And I'm going to make sure I'm on my cloud layer, and I'm going to make a nice big cloud. Now, my cloud's not going to be a normal cloud because my cloud's going to have my name in it. Yours will too. I want to choose some of my favorite colors. So maybe some purple, and then maybe through to some blues. There, I like that one. Okay. Now, you're going to need your brush panel for this. Okay, and I'm going to move this over so that I can see it. Now, at the moment, this is all grayed out. Okay, that's because our brush tool is not selected. So I'm going to click on my brush tool, and I can find that brush I made in two different places. I can come up here to the options, and it should be here on my list now. I can also come here to my brush panel, and there it is right there as well. Now, when I first click on it, this gives me kind of a preview of what it will look like. But if I use these presets over here, like scattering, okay, so notice that I can make it fill in more with the count. Okay, so I'm going to make this, I'm going to leave that kind of low. And the count jitter just kind of helps spread things out a little bit. I can go to color dynamics, and I can choose foreground, background jitter. And this I like because this allows us to change between the foreground and background color. Okay. I'll increase that. The hue jitter. The saturation has to deal with the amount of color. I'm going to just go with those. So does the brightness and purity. So I'll leave that there for now. The transfer, the opacity, some of them will be a little bit more transparent. Okay, and let's see if there was anything else I wanted. That might be it. So then what we can do is come in here and I can increase or decrease the font size as I want. And notice that, again, it fills only what was selected. And I'm going to go through this one more time. Let me undo this so that you can see. Notice if I click once, you can see the name. And if I just do random clicks, it's going everywhere between my two colors and randomly rotating the names and the sizes. Okay, or I can click and drag just like I would a normal brush, and it will fill in my area. Okay, so now you have made your own brush. You could actually make your own leaves. You could make your own grass. You could even make your own birds and have an entire flock of birds coming at you with your own design of it. I'm going to, because my cloud is right now in front of my house, I'm going to move it back so that it's behind my house. Maybe move it over a little bit. And at this point, you can go ahead and save. And this is going to be 1 underscore your last name underscore drawing brushes. save it as a Photoshop file so that you could come back and edit it if needed. And then we're going to save it also as a JPEG. Whoops, JPEG. There we go. So that you can upload it to your Google Sites.